Hey, what's the word, people? It's your boy, J Money 89 boy. Now, I started up Doki Doki again because like people were commenting. Not someone commented yesterday. It's like, oh, it gets scary. It's just a slow burn. Like I had a feeling it was. So we're back at it. We're playing that again today. I don't know what the fuck this is. It's telling me to like log. It did not do this the first time I started this game, so I'm very confused on what's going on. Um, so yeah. Press X to log in. DDS, side stories, files. The fuck? I don't know what the fuck this is. How do I get to the game? Is it DDLC? Okay, okay, because I don't know what the fuck that shit was. That was weird. Alright, back to this colorful ass game. Let's get it. Okay. Alright, that's right. We're back to writing poems and shit. Um, hmm. Suicide. Oh my god, why is that a word on her? Hmm. I'm just picking shit at this point. I really don't care. This bitch again. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Aha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you, and I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's going to be great. Weren't you nervous like yesterday? Shut up. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday? Like literally. Well, yeah. Oh, you know what? Before we get too far into this, music is, we'll have to turn it down. Just so, maybe just right here. Just so y'all can hear me, because I was watching the video later and I was like, oh my god, they can't barely hear me. There we go. Because it's not like people are watching me while I'm streaming, so can't nobody tell me if the game is too loud or not, so I don't know until after. Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayuri all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? It's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you, of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her eyes. You good? You're spacing out again. Uh, uh, sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before running back toward everyone else. But the conversation is already dispersed with everyone back in their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who was shuffling through some paper at her desk. Hey, J Money, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seemed a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised. I'm not the one asking you, J Money. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. Hey, what up, whoever this is in the chat? I can't see you. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. If y'all knew and y'all watching me watch this, bro, I'm only playing this because people said this shit was scary. They said this was a horror game and a nigga in the mood to get scary. I'm like, it's a horror game I ain't never played before. Got a face cam. Let's see what the fuck it's about. So far, it's about weak sauce. But people were telling me yesterday that this is pretty scary. So we'll see. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Yeah, are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing in her mind is you, J Money. Me. How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. Eh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, J Money. But I'm not saying anything funny. What are you talking about? I don't trust this girl. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. What was that? Oh, no. I tried to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she keeps her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but it's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Who should I show my poem to first? This is your best one so far. It's really nice, J Money. Thanks. So you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Yeah, of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want to nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey, J Money. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poem like the way Yuri does, or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah, I guess you're the one who likes this the one the most. Why? You don't want to get close with everyone else? But why the music turn off? Nah, I don't like that. I don't like how it just got quiet like that. You said no. That's some unnerving shit right there. Okay. Wait. Oh, okay, now it's just slow. Okay. Don't do that, because don't show, like, thought she was gonna get triggered. Like, why you talking to the other bitch? I was like, bro, chill. Of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I had to sometimes put up with you, but we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes I feel like you're the only one, you're the only exciting thing in my life. Okay, this nigga being a sweetheart and shit. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori? No, J Money. I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you have fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. What? Make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori, I probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me, what would cheer you up? Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, J Money. What is wrong with you? You need, I don't know, you need a soda. A popsicle, bitch. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori chiefly walks out the classroom, humming to herself. Here, fucking weird shit. Who should I show my poem to next? Let's get Natsuki out the way. This one's alright. Bro, you just can't never say nothing nice. You always gotta be like sidebar. I don't nobody like your ass. Cotton candy looking ass. Well, yeah, about as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course, I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? Eh? No, gross. Hey, but chill out. Nobody wants you. Looking pencil body ass little girl. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? It's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Ugh. Natsuki's elbow connects with my. Did you just hit me, bitch? Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. Choke your glass. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. She did hit me, you little bastard. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her palm out to me like nothing even happened. Okay, her palm's always fucking stupid, so we'll read it. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your... Whoa, bitch, you use diminished? That's a big-ass word for you. You'll wonder over the years, but today I had a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching behind your side, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls of your mind will melt away before the sun will glow. I'll be the beach that watches your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in the way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams, and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in the footprint trail. Set you free in the windy sail, and remember the reason you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that watches your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in the way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. After I'm done with this game, bro, I probably would never want to read another fucking poem again. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I want to write something in a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first and then came up with the message later? Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after you and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing. She wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it or whatever. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was a good practice. Alright, Yuri, you're next. Well done, J Money. You definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this is a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore, but it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone in their writing, and I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, J Money? Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer, and even my opinions are just opinions, you know. As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Why me? Well, you've always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible, huh? For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me, Yuri. It's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. It just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions. Yeah, you need some help. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking, being disliked. Yuri, what am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright, do you want to share your poem now? Okay, here. I can't read cursive like that. I'm not even going to try to strain my eyes. If y'all want to read it, feel free to pause. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphor approach to it. Yeah, not that you already told me about it. She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she wanted to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know. It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Alright, Monica. Hi, J Money. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure, but whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure, I let Monica take the poem holding it in my hand. It's kind of funny. How so? No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayori's poem have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. And you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you? I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much of her in this past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together again. I see. That reminds me. How about how Sayori's been a little bit off today? Yeah, did she tell you something? Well, Gilmore, you haven't been flirting with her, have you? Of course not. I've been treating her like I always do. Alright, just making sure. If I was, what was you gonna do about it? What you trying to get into? Nah. T-Rex is a funny ass dude, man. I know how much you care about her. It'd be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her. Why do I feel like she gonna do something to her? Cause like, that's like the second time she said some shit like that. Watch out for her. It'd be terrible if something. Hey, you know, something like, oh, I see you taking really good care of that. It'd be a shame if something happened to it. Usually, when someone says it'd be a shame if something happened to it, they're the motherfucker that do something to it. Got my eyes on this bitch. Like I said, they made a Friday night funky mod of your ass for some reason, and you do some weird shit in that mod. So I got my eyes on this bitch, y'all. I don't trust her. Sarah's been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? Well, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. See, our poems, Monica poems be kind of chill. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift to the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last den for glimmering the twilight sky, my bad. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up in the gust of wind. That was kind of depressing. Yeah. Alright, Monica. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone else. You mean one-dimensional. Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing more, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little loser club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three, we're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out, hold on a second, is this me or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? Oh, she's alright. Seriously, of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. I just want to strangle. I can't stand this little bitch. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh? But curious, especially coming from Yui of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival program, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now, Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader of my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. So, you should make some banners and decorations to help set up the atmosphere. About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, it just leaves you, J Money, the one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I'll be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend a weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. Yeah, I'm not doing dirty work. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. J Money may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. Exactly. I'm not going with her. If they give me a choice, I'm going with her. I don't like this bitch. I don't trust this bitch. We're going with her. So therefore, you may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making an excuse for J Money to... What are you saying? It would be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't. Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to J Money to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in. You're really just said. I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we settle this already? Yeah. J Money, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight. I said everything. Everyone looks straight at me. But of course, I'm going to go with... Sayori on some weird shit. I'm not gonna be on no weird shit the whole weekend. So we're gonna go with Yuri. Well, I'll probably be the most helpful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying, so you'll be helping Yuri then out there, J Money? Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to help handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said that would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So is that everything we need to go over? Yep, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, J Money? Me? I guess you could say I'm a little interested to see how it will turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glanced between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why J Money picked me. Cause you bad. No. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so I get it. I'm kind of surprising though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken back by Yuri's. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I could tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing, but I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So, I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things and started following Monica and Natsuki out of the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry, I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. You and I exchange phone numbers. Okay, then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way. I just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. I don't understand you. You don't underestimate yourself, J Money. I think that would make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting that one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out what you're overthinking, right? Yeah? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out of the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. I seriously can't wait. Wait, does this game have like romance options? Like Persona? Like, you just pick whatever girl, like, I thought it was just like a set story. But okay, it's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll... Wait. Person in general. Okay. There's no doubt that she'll... Alright, there we go. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between that Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might meet me? I decided to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. But no, why the screen black, bro? Hold on. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Bitch, I thought you was gonna be. Bitch, I thought you were gonna be like dead or some shit. Stop playing. You good? You ain't got nothing on you? Okay. This game, okay. I started to see what it's doing. Cause, bitch. Nah, nigga, I thought she was gonna be in here well, like, I thought she killed herself or some shit. I was gonna be like, damn, should I want to talk to her? Fuck. But she's good. Okay. They subverted niggas' expectations. Hi, J Money. I sit down in my room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we had decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course, but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri then. Yep, there's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, J Bunny. Eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. What? I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori. I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanations for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. So it gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, J Money, but you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, J Money? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Aww. Well, hey, so, okay, I'm going to start spending some time with her, because, nigga, life is strange, but some of them motherfuckers with depression and shit, they usually go for the drastic shit in video games, so, got you. I mean, fuck Yuri, Well, they say that a lot of people that be, like, overjoyous and happy all the time, they really be depressed a lot of time. Me, I'm gonna go with the flow type of person. I don't consider myself really depressed. I be chilling. At this point, I feel like I'm in a point where my life where I'm just chill. Like, I'm just tranquil with my shit. I'm at peace with myself and everything around me, so I'm good. But, yeah, that's usually what a lot of people say when you try to, like, when you're the person who, like, making jokes all the time and laughing and shit, you really be deep down depressed and, like, ooh. That's just like, that's exactly how she doing. Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like, and that's why I just want to make everyone happy without anyone worrying about me. Aw, baby girl. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Huh? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little bit better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you have to do was tell me. So, you don't understand at all, J Money. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. Aww, this is sad. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get close with everyone else in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feeling at all, Sayuri, but I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, J Money, there's nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped this if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayuri's face. I made you join a literature club because I was selfish and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's how I'm going to accept these punishments because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayuri's shoulders. This time I pulled her into a tight embrace. Ah, J Money, Sayuri. Every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. J Money, Sayuri isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayuri's arm remained at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this, J Money. Sayuri barely mentions the speak between our sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is her to know that I care. If you have it in yourself to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. You spitting with that one. I like that. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away, and if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayuri finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, J Money. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayuri lets me go. As she does so, I'll let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayuri wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for you to meet at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It'll be fun. To my surprise, Sayuri shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? All right. I look forward to it. Aw, that was a sweet moment. It hit you in the feels right there. See, shit like that's why I'm still playing this fucking game. I say goodbye to Sayuri and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri's about to come over too. I think Sayuri's right. I shouldn't be worrying too much and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry, I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. Girls always do that shit, bro. If you've ever had a woman in your room, that is the first thing she does. She will sit here and look around your room, and I'm just like, this is my man cave. Stop looking at my shit, please. And it's weird because, like, if you ever been in a girl's room, I don't ever look around and be like, oh, what's all this? Oh, perfume bottles? You got a desk full of fucking perfume and lotion and shit? I don't know. See, I'm like, oh, I don't do all that. And if I do see it, I'll be like, oh, okay, she's a woman. She likes to be clean. But niggas, they see a bottle of lotion and I fucking this. They be like, oh, this nigga be jacking off. Like, bro, I'm black. I get ashy, nigga. Damn. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. No. I'd be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. Wifey material. No, it's fine. Fellas, please clean your fucking room. Stop having the women do it. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was the process of opening a desk drawer from my... Oh, this nigga had some fucking hentai magazines in there or some shit. You ain't slick. I'm sorry. I was thinking for some reason I was just spacing out. It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements, you know, mood lighting, aromatic candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity and for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I bought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows with black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? That's what it is. Not familiar at all. Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or earth you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole in the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? Well, this is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using that paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. You need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon and hang from the doorway of this classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract someone to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, J-Money. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. A silver handle that has intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know. If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. That's like, this one girl I follow on Twitter. She's like a cosplayer, swimsuit succubus. Like, she has like a whole bunch of fucking knives. I said, don't nobody but not ever piss her the fuck off, because she will cut you up with each and every one of them bitches like fucking Tintin off of Naruto, nigga. People who have a fascination with knives kind of creep me out, bro, because it's like, bro, why are you so obsessed with things that are cutting people? Like, are you okay? like, bro, I would never, if you would have a fascination with knives, I would never, ever piss you off, because, nigga, you're not going to be standing over my neck talking about some, like, no, you good. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weirded for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? She doesn't look like a tsundere or yandere. I don't know how that shit goes, though. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Really relaxes our expression once again. Wouldn't you like to hold it? I don't know about that. Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the tip with my index fingers. Ow! J Money? Main character, you stupid as fuck. Why would you do that? Oh, knife! It's a knife, nigga. It's going to be sharp. This ain't no fucking butter knife, nigga. This is a pocket knife. This shit kills niggas. Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I don't know why I named this motherfucker after me. This nigga is not anything like me. This nigga is stupid. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. See what I'm saying about people who have knife obsessions? How the fuck do you know that? Why are you into shit like that, bro? Oh no, a small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. He stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth. Bitch. What type of kinky shit you on? I like that shit. No, I'm just I'm just playing. No, that shit weird, nigga. How would you do that? See, that's how people get AIDS. You do weird shit like that. I feel like tongue curl. Bro, don't go into detail about this, bro. Please don't go into detail about this. Startled, I instinctively pulled my hand back. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yeah, you really were. You just said, Kool-Aid. No. Yuri rose her head, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her end it. Who the fuck made this game? What type of kinky shit you on, man? J Money, did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. It's not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil. They'll be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, J Money. I know you're capping after what you just did. At least you're not bleeding. Did you look? Okay. Yuri giggles shyly. Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. That's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you feel the cups are too much, it would be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use the small plastic bathroom cups rather than fill full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring them to my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeves, pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets and dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we could do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors of a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Neat. What are you going to write? Well, it'll be more than fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on the banner with watercolors feels a lot like art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know. Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself, for me? I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes me feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I know you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner just to grab an unused paintbrush. But I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Yeah, sorry. Yuri rears back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. I need a thumbnail shot, so leave me alone. That's the first time I ever did that. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is there something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I started to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait, huh? Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. There's another thumbnail option. Alright. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. It's almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Bitch, do you put some fucking aphrodisiacs in this bitch? What is this? Are you sure you got the right shit? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. Damn, almost there, bro. We almost there now. The moment is over as soon as it begins. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movement seems clumsy, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here than have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. Aha. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself, I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all the things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she really got the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But it doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. But wait. I kind of say that without thinking about today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want to, you can come over or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful, J Money. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. Stop doing that shit. Stop doing that. I don't know if this scares anyone else, but that shit scares me. I hate when they get closer to you like that. Like, I'm defenseless. I can't fight. This is a visual novel, bitch. I don't know what you're about to do to me. I got a big ass 4K TV, bitch. You are in my face every fucking where. I hate Sayuri did that shit yesterday, bro. I don't like that. No, bro. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayuri? Yeah? I was gonna say yo cock blocking ass, but you depressed, bro. You just want to be around people. What's up? Sayuri, just now we weren't. It's okay, J Money. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayuri Beans? Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. The fuck? Bro, it's always some moving shit going on in my background, bro. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye at her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri and how close you guys are. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. It's all that matters to me. Tears start to... Don't do that, dude. Like, bro, if you like me, dog, just say something, bro. Like, don't be waiting until you start seeing me macking on other motherfuckers and now you trying to confess feelings and shit. Like, you putting me in a predicament. Yeah. It's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, J Buddy? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Stop saying that. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, J Money. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, J Money. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. J Money, I like you so much that I want to die. What do you mean by that? That's how I feel, and that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my arm. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe in me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your feelings, I know that you need it the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give it to you. Why would you do this? After I just had... You know what? I played too many games where female characters be trying to attempt suicide. So we're just gonna go with this. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner, but spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. And that's all I accept you of any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, that I know we'll both be happy. J Money. Hey, we get to see what he looks like. A brown haired boy. Suddenly Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. J Money, is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. Aww, me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this, Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me, but why? Even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, J Money. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again, but no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. It's all that matters right now. Okay, I trust you. Sarah and I slowly release each other, so I guess that makes for the festival tomorrow, our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always has been, even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I can handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Yeah, hey, J Money, Sarah gives me smiling silently. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Huh? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. I feel like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me, but that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. Hey, bro, Bruh, that was a dick move, gang. Don't do what I just did, fellas. The worst thing you can do is try to love somebody out of pity. That is not good at all. But it's a video game. What's gonna happen? I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'll be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up and take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me to take an hour reassurable. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. J Money, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So, that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she's overslept again. That dummy. You'd think on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I could have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, J Money. Mind your business. Damn. Fuck. I don't like your ass. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. What? She wasn't there. Nigga, how do you know? Let me say my game, bro. Wait. No, this is the one. Right? Ah, there we go. Okay. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. Exchange. Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the co-op president after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I don't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Huh? Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey man, I told y'all something wrong with this girl. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this would definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yui's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Yui's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Whoa. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never factually finished. It just stops moving. Yeah, we get into some creepy shit now. Yes sir. This is what we played for. Alrighty then. What is this? Reading this poem, I get a pit in my stomach, J Money. What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's reading. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I? Bro. Whoa. Yo, this shit. Now it's getting good. I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayuri. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things would be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayuri's house and knock on the door. I don't expect the answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. Sayuri, she really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. It really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayuri's room, I knock on her door. Sayuri, wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. It's kind of a breach of privacy, but she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. What the fuck is going on? That scared the fuck out of me. I can't even be sad right now. Damn. Okay, now I'm sad. This is what I tried to fucking avoid. That was a good ass jump scare. Alright, damn. After all of that too, bro, she just offed herself. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this could be real. Sayuri wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. As I pressed the urge to vomit, just yesterday, I told Sayuri I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything would be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayuri needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts kept telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. It just spent more time with her. Walked her to school and remained friends with her like it always has been. Then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back. This is some game where I can reset and try something different. I mean, if you want to go to low... No. It's not funny. It's not funny. Oh, man. This is some game where I can reset and try something different. I only have one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now a kid is giving me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. And I There are so many thumbnail options I could have for this. Yeah. What does this do? You know what? I'm gonna just end it right there. Cause this game finna be on some mindfuck shit. It's too late for this. What time is it? Yeah, nigga, I gotta go to sleep for like work and shit. So we gonna pick this up. I don't know if I'll be able to pick this up tomorrow. It'll be sometime soon. No later than Monday. I'm trying to think. We might actually be able to do it Sunday, no cap, honestly. Yeah, Sunday would probably be the best way. Yeah. So Sunday, so not tomorrow, not Saturday, but like Sunday, I'll pick back up at this. I'm gonna save. Yeah, I'm gonna turn this shit off, bro. This on some weird shit. But it seems we are finally entering the psychological horror part after about 3 hours or so of just going through the slice of life, cheery, lovey-dovey anime shit. We finally getting into some fuck shit. The first real big jump scare got me good. Clap it up for that. That was amazing. That was well paced. That's how you do a slow burn jump scare. But for now, we are going to end it right here. I will see you guys Sunday, Doki Doki Part 3. This has been your boy, J Money. I'm out this bitch. Rest in peace, Sayori, baby girl. May your soul rest. I'm out this bitch. Peace out.